Hello guys, this is Kiana Media TV. If you want to advertise your property, you want to advertise your business, you want to advertise your place, so hook up with us, Kiana Media TV. We're there on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, everywhere. Today we are unfortunate that we cannot stream this discussion because of some of technical errors, but we are planning soon to solve that. But today we have a discussion with the aspiring Tucusa president, Elburs Ewoi, who is currently the chairperson of Loima Students Association. He was formerly a Kustrukan chairperson.
SG,
Was like
Secretary
that?
General.
Secretary General.
Yes.
So we want to deliberate something with him. How are you, my brother?
Very fine. Nashukuru Mungu.
Mhm.
Yes.
How's the move?
The move is good. Mungu anahusika. Mungu anarahisisha. Mungu anawezesha.
That's good.
Yes.
So today, just wanted to have a discussion with you.
Yes.
There are a lot that have been talked outside there about Elburs, but I know you. I recognize you as an artist. I don't know what really motivated your transition into student leadership.
Thank you, Pinadi. I think first of all I should start by my introduction. First and foremost, my name is Elburs Ewoi, humble mortal who was trusted, is trusted, and shall always be trusted by majority. The comrades, chairperson for Loima Sub-County Student Association, and aspiring Tucusa president. I believe by the favor of God, by the will of God and favor of the people, I will be the president come 29th December at Loyopo. Thank you.
That's great. So there are many controversial that are going on. Your aspiration, is it being linked into the county government? Is there anyone fueling your aspiration?
That is neither here nor there. I know those are just speculations. Those are just rumors which you should ignore as such. I am a passionate young leader whom I believe, I have always been a leader since day one. So I know what motivates me, because my motivation is to touch lives of the people in the smallest ways I can. So nobody can purport to be projecting me to anything, or nobody can say I'm their project, because I have been a leader since in the children's government of 2014 and 2013. I was the speaker of my sub-county. While in Lodwar High School with you, I was a prefect from Form 1. Until Form 4, I gave to someone else because I felt my grade was going down. In the campus, I've been a Secretary General, a chairperson, and currently I'm fighting as a president. Anyone with common sense will tell you that this is a man on a mission. This is a man transitioning from one step to the other. So I'm not linked to anyone unless someone wants me to be their project, which I will appreciate, of course.
But
Thank you.
According to our view,
Yes.
we've been watching your moves. We've been doing great things.
Yes.
You have been touching the lives of community.
Yes. Yes.
Where do you get these resources?
One, I am a friend to many. I am a friend to many young people, those able and disabled. You can tell from many of my events that I have organized. I have always done fundraisers in the pages. Lucky enough, my students listen to me. We have more than, I'm leading at least 800 and we are currently 880 students from Loima students page. So anything we do, we did a charity event at Moruese, and we did contribution solely from the students. The students were able to contribute some good amount of money. Our budget was 30,000. Our slogan, or rather our philosophy, is doing small things in a great way. So whatever we are doing is actually so small, but in a great way. So they get to be magnified outside there like very big things, but actually there are small things being done in a great way. Yes.
Have you ever come across difficult conversation with your members?
Yes, there are controversies. Of course, as a leader, you will meet controversies outside there. People will misunderstand you, and as a leader, there are a few things you should expect: being rejected, being misunderstood, yes, and at times being mocked and being demeaned. So those are some of the difficult conversation we met on our one-to-one with comrades. Also in our WhatsApp pages, we met them, and the best way to handle them as a leader, first of all, if you want to lead people, uh, be the fool, act foolish, be the full kind of a person. Because if you become a know-it-all person, you will get to be misunderstood by men. Because you are leading people whom majority are even better than you,
Sure.
both by education, intellectually. So you are leading different people with different perspective of life, from different backgrounds, um, from different schools of thoughts, different causes, and the best way is to act foolish.
Sure.
And not actually foolish, is to act uh, be humble yourself. You just get down and get to listen. Because a servant is, you're serving the people. You don't get to be a boss. You gotta serve the people.
That's good.
That is it.
How do you answer the propagandas outside there? People maybe
Propagandas
create a propaganda
about
that is not maybe attached to you, but it is created to demean your aspiration. How do you handle it?
I have always been there are a lot of propagandas going on, mostly in the student politics, that Elburs deferred school yesterday to run for Tucusa. There are a lot of propaganda actually outside there that Elburs this and this. Of course, to my belief, from the Christian perspective, a good tree will always be stoned.
Sure.
Hakuna mtu analinga mti yenye haina matunda. So of course, it encourages me that if nobody is discussing about you, you are a nobody.
Sure.
So when I'm being discussed, I feel I'm somebody. So how to answer those propagandas? At time I leave it, I ignore. You just ignore the propaganda, because answering it, you're proving something. So the thing is, you just keep quiet. You just have to keep quiet and let the propagandist will still come back and say and be sorry about it, because atapata hakuna mtu anaisupport the propaganda. So that is it. That's how we handle it.
So there is a significant number of comrades who were supposed to graduate maybe. They have not attained due to financial constraint. What is the possible solution that will give out when you step those?
Significant number of comrades who are to graduate,
But they have not yet
graduate due to.
financial
Do you mean they finish
constraint,
schools and they are not able to graduate, or
No,
they are
maybe
in school and
they are supposed to graduate maybe, but were laid back by maybe schools. Yes.
you mean they have not finished their studies,
Yeah, they have
or they have finished their studies,
maybe
they have failed to graduate because of money?
completed the 4 years, but they have never started for any exam. They're supposed to pay some amount so that they can finish this.
Okay.
Have you ever
Okay.
come across those kind of?
These are cases we met every day, and yes, we meet such cases every day. I understand there are people outside there, and not even people. You know, when you talk of a county like ours, everyone is poor here. I think it's only a small portion, 1% or 2% of our people who have something. So the rest of the people, if you, let's say, even a teacher who is earning 50,000 in Turkana is poor, because if you look at the dependence rate, a 50K salary is being depended by more than 30 people.
Sure.
So of course all of us are poor. So I understand there are many of such cases. So, and I know whatever the delay of bursaries and delay of CDF has been brought down, or rather was brought by the whatever we call the mandamano thing. Of course, the uprising of the young people to request accountability and all that. Of course, it altered the process, the normalcy. Things are getting to normal. I hope maybe by going forward, by December, we will be doing some applications.
Sure.
So what I will urge the people at the periphery of concluding their studies is that let's apply. Let's keep applying. And again, there are student bodies responsible for every sub-county.
Sure.
It is very wise you channel your case to the leadership in every sub-county, because a leader in Turkana South is able to identify your case and forward it to the constituency CDF thing. The whole level the same. So it is good you come out and say, this is my problem. I have been applying and I'm not getting, so that we get to channel your problem where it should go. So that is my advice to those comrades you are saying they are not able to graduate because of one or two. I want to tell them we have too much money in Turkana County, starting from the women rep, GAF, and gave money, starting from the constituency, starting from or even Diocese of Lodo is offering some bursaries. Almost bursaries are everywhere. The thing is, bring your case forward. Don't sit behind. That is what I can say. Yes.
So you have been a leader. You have been a leader since back in campus. Been a leader here for LSA. What are some tangible and seen achievements that you have achieved that you can be proud of?
As a young leader, you know, the basic part of this thing, we are comrades. That is the first thing. So I cannot do much as my MP can do. I cannot do much as my MCA can do. I can only do what is possible within my means, of which our most civic duty is advocacy and representation.
Sure.
So I can name a few things I've done as LSA chairperson, because when we were elected in 2023 January, the first thing we ever did was my agenda was the transition rate. When you talk about the transition rate, I'm talking about transitioning from secondary school to colleges, or rather university. This is a case we identified that in Turkana, if 700 students will finish Form 4 today, only 200 will proceed to the college or university. The 100 ni wale wameitwa na KUPS na gava. 100 ni wale wanajiweza kidogo. The best lot, 60% or 70 remain at home with only one hope, laini ya askari. So this is one thing I identified, and I moved on with my cabinet to the office of our MP, Honorable Protas Akuja. We told him there is a problem with the transition rate and we need to act upon it. The good MP told us he's writing a proposal to the president. I don't know what it happened. 2 months later, he told us to bring a list of 99 students to be considered for teaching. And that, I believe, somehow solved the transition rate. So we can proudly say, as LSA, which I cannot term as my own achievement, because it was achievement of the team. And of course, myself as the driver and my co-drivers, the rest of the team, we were able to take at least 99 students to push to the college, which are currently doing teaching all over Kenya. Majority are here in Bishop Mount. So that is one of the achievements that we can proudly say. The second achievement, we have made our association closer to the community. When there was an anger issue in a place called Morues, our people were showcased by Citizen TV eating, allow me to call it tetra. How do we call it? So they were we could not wait for Red Cross or county government to act upon. We said there is something we can do as young people. We did a contribution. We took some unga. We believe even if it took 1 week, those mamas eating those, we at least help around 100 families.
Sure.
Hata kama wale wa mama walitumia kwa wiki moja, it was a nini, it touched a life. That is the second thing we did as a cabinet. The second thing, I brought the leadership of Loima, starting from the MP, who is the patron of the constituency, to the 4 MCS. I brought them closer to the students through a meeting we did at Ideal Palace. Students were able to share their grievances directly to their leaders, watching them. And I believe I have created some connection between students and their leaders. The second thing is about job opportunities, or rather internships. I like giving Sakayo what belongs to him, and God what belongs to him. Again, the God MP has been coordinating with us so well. On issue to do with internship, he has always asked us for a list. His work is go and lobby at least every year. In the year we have been leaders, we were able to take at least 9 people for internship in Nairobi, of course through the office of the MP. We also take credit because we had the link. We linked them to the MP. Sure. So it is also our credit that in our tenure as the leadership of Loima Student Association, we could take some people to internship. So that is one thing I can count as an achievement. The second thing, we have made sure association has done rotational AGMs. Because historically, since the onset of our association in 2013, our meetings has always taken place in Lorugu. In my tenure, I made sure that this thing goes to the farthest end of our sub-county. We did our AGM at Namorupus. We did some event in Nadapal, a football event. We did some AGM again in Takwel. We did a church activity in Takwel. We have also done some good charity jobs. We did a charity job here in Lodwa at Nadrikonyen. I believe the children in Nadrikonyan are children of all of us. We cannot say children in Nadrikonyan are children of Nakwamekui people.
Sure.
These are children of all of us. We did a church event here, a very good one. We got there with some bread, I believe there are some teenage mothers there. We took some pads. We celebrated with the kids and it was awesome.
Sure.
So those are the few of the things I can mention. I cannot say I connected someone to a job, but I can also proudly again say in our tenure, in our 2 year which we are going to conclude now, at least 2 people have gone abroad. We have one in UK, we have another one in Israel, and we are looking forward to take more to other places.
But if you closely look at Turkana student politics, there are some part of Turkana student feel they are segregated. Like some part from Suguta, some part from Kerio. Guys are feeling they are segregated. They are not involved in these activities.
Yes, and that is the gap I want to fill. And that is because one, in my case, I've been serving a constituency. I want to bring the services I've been offering to Loima students to Turkana County comrades. I did rotational AGMs in Loima. Given a chance as a Tucusa president, trust me, an AGM will take place in Lokori. Sure. Tucusa AGM will take place in Lokori. I have done a football event in Nadapan. Trust me, a football event, Tucusa will take place in Katilu.
Sure.
I want to make it rotational. A mother in Katilu will understand there is something called Tucusa. I will not wait for Red Cross. I will not wait for county government to act where we see we should act. We will act.
Based on talents.
Yes.
The student leaders from Turkana, they have been basically focusing on football instead of other talents like singers, like musicians, like art. They have been basically focusing on football. What the difference will you bring into that?
The difference I will bring, my brother, and it is good you recognize work, because when I did an event, we did a church event in Takwel, I took artists. When we did a football event in, I took artists. I took Mickey Boy. I took Finadi Boy, that is you. We went to Takwel and we did some marvelous job. When we went to Nadrikonyan, I took some very many artists, starting from Morocco, then Kyum Turu. I took the TCG boys. I took the TCG boys, that is the Canadon, Flavor Munga. I took this good driller, this young boy. I don't know. Ikijana says, what is the name? Dagade. I took Dagade. Of course, you are also there. So if there is one person supporting talents from football to music, it is me. Sure. And of course, and I want to tell all the artists that you should rally behind me. Because all of my events have been covered by photographers, which I believe they are also artists. Alexan can confirm this. Wise can confirm this. And all of them can confirm. Sindio?
Sure.
So I have been great supporter of talents. I don't support football alone. I support music. Of course, given a chance as a Tucusa president, all these towns will be raining Turkana nights, which I believe we will not borrow artists from anywhere. We will borrow our own artists.
Sure.
That is it.
So, given a chance,
yes,
I want you to talk to that guy who is watching on the camera.
Yes.
Given a chance to be Tucusa president.
Yes.
What are the first things that will make sure they have been initiated in the first month of your office?
Thank you so much. To that one comrade watching me, again, I'm Elburs, Ewoi. Humble mortal who was trusted, is trusted and shall always be trusted by majority. Aspiring Tucusa president. Come 2024, come December, which I believe we are already, we are 1 month away to December.
Yeah.
We don't count October because it's already dying.
Sure.
So I'm humbly seeking for your vote. I'm humbly seeking for your support. So one of the few things that are burning me, and this takes me to my 3 issue-based agendas. I say issue-based because there are people outside there whose the agenda is people-based.
Sure, sure.
You know, I don't discuss people, I discuss agendas. So my 3 issue-based agenda. My first agenda is the transition rate, which I explained here, that there is an issue when students finish high school, transitioning to colleges and universities becomes a problem. Out of 700 people every year that finish Form 4 in Turkana, at least 200 proceed. The rest 500 remain at home. This is what I want to do. In my tenure, I'm saying this agenda because I tried. I advocated for transitioning of high school students to the colleges through the office of our MP, and he was able to take 99 to teaching courses. In that, the MP Turkana North also borrowed a leaf. He took also the teaching sponsorship scholarship that was initiated by Honorable Brothers, an idea we gave our good MP and he delivered. I'm also proud that the MP Turkana Central copied the same and he did marvelous job. The students of Turkana Central are doing teaching. The MP Turkana South Honorable Dr. Rico also did the same, and he also extended it to medical profession. I believe given a chance, I believe I'm the right person to remind Lomurkai that out of 534 million ambayo umetenga kama bazari yetu, naomba utengue some amount, hata kama ni hiyo juu ya kutoa hiyo 34 hiyo ya ku make sure at least our brothers who are at home, whose their hope is only line ya askari, get to proceed also to colleges like us, because if we leave these people in the village, we will be leading a bitter generation. Hii watu watatipiga ngeta baadaye ba. This is our cousins, this is our brothers, these are our relatives, because if we leave a very good significant lot at home ambayo wengi hata wametushinda kwa magrade, tutapigwa vita baadaye. So I believe I'm the right person to remind the honorable that there is something to be done about transition rate in Turkana. My second agenda comes to the active comrade who is in school. The transition rate focuses on Form 4 leaver, who is the basic foundation of Tucusa. My second agenda on active comrade, I want to address two things about the bursary na mambo ya njaa, which I most of the time term it as comrade akoro, or rather somesha mwenzako initiative. I'm coming there. On my agenda on bursary, I'm not promising people that I will be giving them bursary. I'm not promising people that I will be writing them good checks of money. I want to promise one thing, that cheki yako ukiandikiwa cheki yako Lodwa hii, mama yako haiwezi pata shida ya kutoka na kukulaza hadi Lodwa kuchukua check hapa kukutumia Eldoret. I will personally make sure your check reaches you in Eldoret. Inakupata kukosa ukilala usingizi na unapeleka shule. I will make sure that your check reaches you in Sigalagala. Your mother doesn't have to atoke Lopur Kakuma huko yote atumie 3000 mpaka Lodwa ndio atume check ya 5000. I will make sure your check reaches you on time. I want to be a link between the Ministry of Education and students, because I believe it is the students who know themselves. Mimi ndo najua student leader mwenye yako Bukura na ambaye nikituma check atapatia wengine. Mimi ndo najua kuna student leader yako Sigalagala ambaye nikituma check atapatia mwingine. That is what I want to deal I want to deal with bursary. About fair distribution, we will advocate for it. The second one on Comrade Zakoro, I want to bring something unique called Somesha Mwenzako initiative. I want to take students out of the bondage of thinking that we cannot do anything except by politicians. We can do marvelous things ourselves.
Sure.
There are many things we can do ourselves. Because there is this trend. If a student today here, even in Lodwa, let's say ETTI, anakosa shilingi 5,000, anafungiwa kufanya naye kwa sababu ya 5,000. Ati lazima tupige simu tupigie MCA. Hiyo 3,000 sisi wenyewe hatuwezi changa 10 ijae 5,000. I want to bring an initiative called Somesha Mwenzako initiative. I've done it in Loima through Tackle Boys Secondary. I've done it with our colleague students, those who are not able to pick their certificates. We have serious student bodies in every region. We have one in Lodwa called Loresa. We have one in Eldoret called Etsa. We have another one in Western cropping up. We have in Nakuru, Nakutsa. We have in Nairobi, Natsa. They are spread all over. I want us to identify the most needy of us. I believe if we touch lives of 10 people, hawa watu 10 wataja kusumbua wengine. Wakisema munitumie za cabbage. Tufanye kitu inaitwa Somesha Mwenzako initiative. And this is where I want the funds of Somesha Mwenzako initiative itoke. We will organize Turkana nights. Turkana nights mara mingi zi tumesema ni agenda ya walevi. Lakini sio. This is where the students come to get to interact, get to know each other. Tukifanya event kama hiyo, all the amount we collect there inasaidia wale wanafunzi wako chini wa hiyo region. Tutakuwa tumezomesha wenzetu. I also believe arambe zimekuwa zikifanyika. Hapa hivi wamama 10 can organize arambe. In Tucusa we have more than 5,000 active students. There is no problem if we organize our own arambe, get ourselves a bookshop of our own ambayo itasomesha wenzetu. That is what I want to bring to Tucusa. The second one, of course, making Tucusa great. How do we make Tucusa great? By taking it to the ground. I want to bring rotational AGMs. Tucusa will not only be known in Lodwa, mpaka Kanam na WhatsApp. Itajulikana mpaka Lokori, mpaka Katilu, even mpaka Kapelbo. It will be known everywhere, mpaka Lokichogyo. I believe people of Lokichogyo, if you tell them about Tucusa today, they will be surprised. I want to take Tucusa to Lokichogyo. I want to take it to Kalokol, to Loketang, ifanye events na activities. This is what the most unique things I want to bring to Tucusa.
Very pleasing.
Yes.
Very pleasing. Na sasa hivi una spy hivi.
Yes.
There are many messages on your phone.
Yes.
Sasa kuna makombra nakwambia, hey bro, nalanja.
Yes, yes. Yes, yes.
How do you handle this situation, my brother?
It is a pressure ambayo we are used to it. As I told you, I and you went to the same high school, Odu High School.
Sure.
I was a prefect there and you are aware. Ile kama zakabe yenye sasa watu wanatuuliza hapa ilikuwa ni ile jamaa nakuuliza ile mkate yako as a prefect, ile chai yako, saa nyingine anasema ameata chakula. So the society, or rather my journey in leadership, has always taught me about how to help, when to help. So I am used to it.
Sure.
Money don't sleep in my phone. If you send me 1,000 today, sahi, in the next 2 hours they will not be there. Kwa sababu zile messages zinakuja 50, 100, 200, mwingine ana fare. Unasaidia tu what you are capable. And I want also to thank God because haijakuanga mbaya sana. Haijakuanga mbaya because comrades hao wangekuwa wamentajia Mr. Sina.
Sure.
So haijakuanga mbaya sana. God has always been providing. God has always been providing. Na mambo inasonga. As I said, Mungu anarahisisha, Mungu anawezesha. And in the words of Dankim Turu, God himself. Yes.
So, what is your parting shot? You want to end this video?
Yes.
What is your parting to that comrade?
My parting shots, comrades, my slogans are very precise and very direct to the point. I did metamorphosis. We metamorphosized from ruthless to relentless because we realized that people mistaken our grammar and whatever we are advocating through our party. So we are relentless focus movement, RFM. So comrades, safari ni ya Ikulu. That is what I can tell you. Safari ni ya Ikulu ni ya kumake Tucusa great. Safari ya Ikulu ni ya kumake Tucusa inasikika in our own villages. Safari ni ya Ikulu ni ya kumake sure our brothers who are at village also get the privilege of transitioning to the colleges. Safari ni ya Ikulu ni ya kumake sure we get to be independent through Somesha Mwenzako initiative. So comrades, I say safari ni ya Ikulu, and in our campaigns let's gather all and let's scatter none. Sindio? Gathering all, scatter none. Safari ni ya Ikulu. Thank you so much.
So we appreciate Bwana Elburs
Yes.
having you here today. This is Kiana Media. Kama unaoch, follow Facebook, follow YouTube, follow TikTok, kila mahali na tutashukuru. So thank you for the day. Appreciate.
Asanteni sana. Thank you.